I was reading last night. I'm finishing up this autobiography of a yogi, the Paramahansa Yogananda book. That was the only book on Steve Jobs' iPad 2 was Paramahansa Yogananda's book. And it's a book that he gave to a lot of people. One of the people quoted by Paramahansa Yogananda was Thayu Manavar, who was 18th century from Tamil Nadu, southern India. And he was talking about how difficult it is to control our mind or just to observe the mind. And he wrote this: "It is easy to control an elephant, catch hold of the tiger's tail, grab the snake and dance, dictate the angels, transmigrate into another body, walk on water, or sit on the sea, but it is more difficult to control the mind and remain quiet." I thought that was a very dramatic reading of an ancient person, well, not that ancient, early 1700s, but talking about how difficult it is to just sit with your mind. Good morning, Maria. So, I think we'll start just as we did yesterday, meditating and being quiet, observing the mind before the practice begins with this wonderful Buddhist Sanskrit chant, Om Mani Padme Om. So let's just sit quiet, sit up tall. By all means, sit on something to raise the pelvis. If your lower lumbar is feeling at all like it needs some space, if you sit on something, it will help. I'll mute everyone now. So we're beginning just by being quiet with our mind. Spine is tall. Try to be perfectly still. Connecting to your breath. quickly review the 5 elements of mindfulness. The best acronym, BESST, B for breath. Connecting to your breath. E for emotion, your emotional state. Just scanning it. This is an emotion for this moment in time. It is not your life. It's just this moment in time. S for sensations of the body. Do you feel restriction, constriction somewhere? Be sensitive to it, breathe into it, be aware of it. Another S for sounds. Whatever sounds are in your space, make them part of your practice. If you resist it, it will take more focus away from your practice rather than just inviting it in. And finally, T for thoughts. The ever-present thoughts. Using this next hour to observe your thoughts, witness your thoughts, the nature of your thoughts. Do you have a repetitive thought? Are your thoughts life-affirming, or are they fearful? You're always at a choice point to change your thought to a new thought. Let's bring our hands to prayer position. Anjali Mudra, the thumbs rest lightly on the sternum, palms pressing into each other. There are drawings thousands of years old, people sitting in this very position, contemplating their lives. So Adi Mantra now, the Ong, let the ONG, let it vibrate on your soft palate. It's an ancient language of Gurmukhi, like Sanskrit. It vibrates. Sometimes I feel it vibrate all the way to my ears. Ong, Namo, name, Guru, darkness to light, Dev, Namo. I'm honoring that light inside of me, deep inside of me. I'm honoring it in all of you, and I'm honoring it in the greater world. 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale through the nose. 2 more. Adi Mantra. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Throughout the practice, be conscious of your spine. Your spine is the highway carrying all the life energy, the life force, up and down the spinal column, from the coccyx, the root, all the way to the crown of your head. We're conscious of our energy channels, chakras, those whirling circles of energy. 3 chakras below the heart, 3 chakras above the heart. So let's open the eyes. Just come into a wide-legged life nerve stretch. This is a good warm-up for this particular Kriya, which is called lifting the spirit today. I found this being the 42nd week since the shutdown. I seem to have to work harder to lift my spirits at some moments. One of the reasons we come to our mats. So you're grabbing your big toes with your peace sign fingers. My thumb was pressing into the nail bed or right into that skin where the nail comes into the nail bed. It's a meridian point for blood pressure, so you can squeeze there as well. You're drawing your forehead closer to the mat. Maybe the elbows come closer to the knees. As the fascia and the tissue release, you might get a little wider stretch. Your forehead may come closer to the mat. It's organic, you can't force it. You can ask your muscles, since they're under volitional control, to relax, stretch. Keep breathing deeply. Now draw the feet together, Paschimottanasana. This is actually in the Kriya as well, so we won't stay here too long, but I'm feeling my tibia, the big bones of my legs coming down, either grabbing my feet, grabbing the tops of my feet, maybe grabbing my toes again. Perhaps the legs will go flat, drawing the elbows towards the knees, the forehead towards the knees. Breathe into your spine. Breathe into the lumbar. Breathe into thoracic. Breathe into the cervical. It's your highway of health and well-being. That energy, the more easily it flows up and down the spine, the more well-being, the more health we experience. We want that chi moving. We don't want any blockage. That's when we become diseased, when there are blockages. Okay, draw the soles of the feet right into the body. Baddha Konasana, the best hip opener in all of yoga. Maybe you can flutter your knees a bit. You'll feel it right in your groins. And let's take the knees. I'll take the legs out about shoulder width. Just take the palms behind you. So the palms are flat on the mat, fingers away from you. Then just draw the neck back. It's a safe place to go into this full neck extension. You're looking up at the ceiling, if that's comfortable for your neck. Again, listen to your own body. Just because I give a cue, if it doesn't feel right, don't go there. There's a difference between feeling stiff or restricted and actually feeling some kind of pain or discomfort. Keep breathing into it. Keep looking up. It's a nice neck extension. And then let's come forward. Let's sit in easy pose on our blanket or bolster or block, unless you're comfortable sitting flat on the mat. And we'll begin the Kriya. I felt these last night in an odd place. This first exercise, I felt it right in my crease of my elbow. which I thought was odd, or it might be from too much texting. But this one is, we did this yesterday. So I like to call these out. Ideally, so you can see my hands. The hands are up about 60, arms are up 60 degrees and straight. So we start the position. Position one is the palms are forward. So that's what I call up. That's forward. Then up, then flat. So forward, up, flat. Forward, so that actually the wrist bends down. So we'll do these for 1 minute, 30 seconds. So my arms are up 60 degrees. Take the arms forward, then up, then flat to the ceiling, then back up, then forward, up, flat, up, 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 forward, up, flat, up. You're really stretching your forearms here. Good for elimination. Good for all the things we're doing with our wrists, with texting, typing, swiping. A few more seconds. Sitting up tall. It's actually feeling better in the crease of my elbow doing these now. 10 more seconds. And take them down. Feel the shoulders relax. This mudra, we interlace the fingers. So they're interlaced like this inside of my palms. And then I close the palms down. One thumb can be on top of the other. It doesn't matter which thumb. One might be more comfortable than another. For 4 minutes, we're concentrating on the heart chakra here. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, push out. Now my inhale, I'm drawing the energy to my heart. Inhale, drawing it in, exhale, pushing it out. Really be conscious of your breath. No gripping in the pelvis or the legs. The movement is isolated in the hands and the heart. Draw the energy into you, exhale out. Get this sense that you're drawing life force, you're drawing prana into your body. Of course, the prana is everywhere, but it does ride on your breath. You can close your eyes, feel the movement from the inside out. Try to inflate your lungs fully. More than halfway there. Doing great. Staying focused. Inhale, I draw the arms to my chest. Exhale, I push the arms away. One more minute. Imagine your spinal column is this open highway. Energy is just flowing up and down the Sushumna. It's what the ancients called the main highway of the spinal column, the Sushumna, then two smaller nadi pathways, one that exits at the left nostril called the Ida, one at the right nostril called the Pingala. Slowly inhale, draw your hands towards the heart chakra. Let them rest here. Elbows comfortably at your side. Maybe take the hand, palm open, left hand on heart, right hand on left. Just breathe into this heart center. Connecting body, mind, spirit. I continuously ask for integration of body, mind, spirit. I'm more than my body, I'm more than my mind. My spirit is everything. Take the hands down, closed circuit on the knees. Breathing deeply through both nostrils. Now lying onto your back, we're going to do this little bit of core work. We protect the lower lumbar spine by sliding the forearms under the buttocks. My palms are flat, right under my hamstrings. My back of my head is on my mat. So I've got my lower lumbar protected because my arms are underneath my buttocks. Then for 60 seconds, we'll be inhaling one leg to 12 o'clock, taking it down, inhaling, exhaling. So inhale, exhale, let's begin. 60 seconds. Do it at a comfortable pace. Strengthening core, strengthening lumbar. Halfway there. You can always bend your knees. It'll make it a little bit easier. And then just move your calves, your shins. Great job, everyone. Super strong cores. 10 more seconds. You can do it. 5 more seconds. And take it down. Let the arms come out and rest for 30 seconds. Then we'll come back and do just 30 seconds more. Strenuous physical exercise helps calm the mind. Okay, let's do 30 seconds more. Slide the forearms back under the buttocks. Palms are flat under your hamstrings. And let's begin. 30 seconds. All breath through the nose. Inhale or exhale every time the leg is moving. Terrific work. Take it down. Let the arms come out. Just rest for a moment. And you can slide up on your elbows. Come right into your forward life nerve stretch. In Hatha Yoga, we call it Paschimottanasana. So feel your sits bones grounding on the mat. Sometimes I like to pick up the fleshy part of the buttocks, make sure I'm really on my sits bones. I'm going to be here for 2 minutes. This is basically a yin pose. If you've ever done a yin yoga class, it's where we hold poses for a long period of time. So reach forward, grab your shins, your ankles, maybe you can reach your toes or your feet. I've got the peace sign fingers around my big toe, pushing into my nail bed of my big toe with my thumbs. Fascias releasing. Tissue releasing. Remember, the nerves don't stretch, so I like that phrase of Harvey Deutsch, the anatomy teacher, that we're flossing our nerves. You're stretching out sciatica, the big psoas muscle. Psoas is actually worked more when the legs are spread wide. But everything's stretching here. Just breathe into it. You'll feel the lumbar begin to release, maybe even into thoracic. 30 more seconds. Stay connected to your breath. That's the juice. That's where you can release some endorphins. Parasympathetic nervous system. Those cytokine markers release. 2 minutes. So let's come, sit up, take the hands right behind beside the thighs. We call this staff pose or dandasana in a hatha practice. So if you can, lift your buttocks up and down. Nice little work for the triceps, biceps, more triceps. You might need to put a block under your hands if you have a short arms. Inhale up, exhale down. Always attaching breath to each movement. Okay, come around onto the knees. We'll go right into these cat-cows for 2 minutes. They're just basic cat-cows. They're so good for the spine. Remember, fingers are spread wide. Distribute the weight throughout the palm to help take the full body upper weight off the wrist. The inhale, my chin is coming forward. The exhale, the chin is coming to the sternum. I'm just going to observe here. Very mindfully done. Nice cows, nice rounded cats. It's the best posture to really get a sense of the three sections of your spine. One more minute. Your spine is loving you for doing this, moving it. Blood is flowing. You're oxygenating blood with these deep breaths. It's a moving meditation. Okay, we've done 2 minutes of cat-cows. You stay in this neutral position. Now for 1 minute, we're going to try to kick the buttocks. The feet will pound on the floor. I wish I could keep the mics open so we could hear each other, but after a week of doing this Kriya, my heels are just touching my buttocks. They're not really pounding into it. Keep breathing long and deeply. And 1 minute. Curl the toes under and try to sit back on the heels. You'll really stretch out your instep here. Reach back and feel that instep. Really good for the toes too. It may, for some people, this is almost impossible or quite painful. So you're stretching out the instep. Just do what you can. If it's really, really tight, then it's showing you this would be a good thing for you to work on. Now, come up to standing. We're going to do these, we'll start with the torso rotations. Remember, the torso rotation is like a Sufi grind. I'm hip width distance apart with my feet, but I'm doing this rotation, attempting to do it just from the hips. So I'm trying to keep my hips stationary, isolating the movement in the chest. I inhale as I go back, I exhale as I come forward. I'm going a circular motion. It's challenging to keep it isolated. I keep wanting to really rotate my hips. Now let's reverse the direction counterclockwise. Your miraculous spine allows you to do this 360 rotation. Almost there. Come to standing. Keep the feet at this hip width distance apart for 1 minute. We're going to do these forward bends. So my palms are open. I lift my arms over my head. I look up if it's okay on your neck. You're getting neck extension there. Exhale. My goal is to bend the knees and bring the palms flat to the mat. 1 minute. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Good form, another 20 seconds. And slowly come up. Take the arms out to a T. Palms up. Close the eyes. Feel your wingspan. Feel your body in space. This sense of proprioception. Unless you've had a lot of dance training or specific athletics, gymnastics, I don't know that we really feel our body in space very well. Okay, float the arms down, take them to your hips, spread the legs as wide as you can. It's best if you're on a mat so your feet will stay planted. I'm off my mat so my feet are sliding on the carpet, but it's the same movement. 1 minute, inhaling up. I'm trying to bring these hands flat on the mat with the legs spread as wide as you can. I feel this in my hips, lower lumbar. It's really pretty challenging. You're almost there. 20 more seconds. Stay with it. Come up, take the arms out to the T again, this time palms down. Close the eyes, feel your body in space. This is valuable if you trip on a curb or you begin to fall. You feel yourself off balance, you feel yourself moving through space. But we very rarely train the mind to feel the body in space. Take the hands to the hips. Now we do this last part of the exercise. The feet are close together like Tadasana. So my big toes are touching, my heels are slightly separated. 1 minute, same thing. Inhale up, exhale, bend the knees. I try to get my palms flat on the mat. Inhale, come up. Sweep the arms up. Take them at your side. Close your eyes. Stand in Tadasana. So the hands are at the side, palms forward to the front of the room. Close your eyes. Shoulders are down. Face is relaxed. The face is a mirror of the mind. Let the breath equalize, harmonize. A little bit of balance here. Take the hands to the hips. Ground this left foot. So feel the heel bone, the calcaneus. Feel the two metatarsal bones behind the big toe, little toe. Just lift the right foot up. You can bring the foot into dorsiflexion where the foot is flexed, so it's almost like it could step flat onto the ground. Then you could do plantar flexion. Open it up, point the toes down. So dorsiflexion, plantar flexion. So you're getting a little, maybe you do some ankle rounds. Gives you something for the mind to do. It might even help with your balance. That left leg has to be super strong. It's really good to exercise the ankle like this. Dorsiflexion, plantar flexion. Shake it out, shake out the left leg. Do the right side. So really ground that right foot. Ground the right leg. The right leg isn't solid. You're not going to be as stable coming in when you lift that left leg up. Do your dorsiflexion, plantar flexion. Do the ankle rounds. You might hear a snap, crackle, pop. That's interesting. Seems easier doing balance if I have something to do. If you fall out, just come back in. Some days balance is super easy and some days it's just not. And take it down. That's enough balance today. We're coming near the end of the Kriya here. We take our fingers, stay standing. I'm just coming down so you can see me. They come into, the fingers are pushing into the neck. So for 1 minute, I'm just coming up, inhale up, exhale down. So it's while you're standing. Fingers are open. You're pumping some lymph from the endocrine system. Feet can be about hip width distance apart. And take the hands down. Big toes touch, heels slightly separated. Close the eyes, stand in your Tadasana. Let yourself teeter a bit. I like that, where my eyes are closed. It's like I'm gonna fall forward. I let my toes take hold and ground me. When I think I'm just about to fall forward, I let myself fall back, see how far I can go back on my heel. Maybe teeter to the left, teeter to the right. Do it with your eyes closed. You're training yourself. If you lose your balance, it's not so freaky. And now open your eyes, come back down onto your mat. We're going to do these easy neck rolls. Then we'll do Sodarshan Chakra Kriya and into our Shavasana. So you're coming to an easy pose. Closed circuit, my hands are down on my knees. Feel there's a different energy if the palms are up or if the palms are down. Open circuit, closed circuit. On these neck rounds, when I draw the chin towards the sternum, the chest, I try to trace the clavicle bone with my chin. Then I have a neck extension, so be careful when you're coming back. Coming around, the chin traces the left clavicle. That's my exhale. My inhales when I'm coming back. Exhale when the chin traces the clavicle. 1 minute each side. And now reverse directions, coming around to the left. So counterclockwise. You might hear a snap, crackle, pop. It's normal in all the cervical vertebrae. Few more seconds. These neck rounds, you're conscious of your 3 upper chakras. Chakra at the throat. It's an energy center. An energy center between the eyes. 6th chakra and the ultimate energy center at the crown. Crown chakra. Come back to center. Just sit, observe. Okay, we're moving into Sodarshan Chakra Kriya. This Kriya is a very powerful pranayama. There are multiple parts to it, so we're learning it in sections. You'll hear the chant, and the chant, Waheguru, is 23 seconds. There's 16 Wahs. So if you're able, when you're holding your breath, if you're able, you pull your navel towards your spine on each Wah. So it's Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru. That's hard to do when you're holding your breath. So one way to learn it is just try to hold your breath for the 23 seconds of the chant. We take the thumb on the right nostril, the index finger on the left. So we breathe in through the left nostril, closing off the right. That's my inhale. I'm holding my breath for the 23 seconds of the chant. When I exhale, I close off the left nostril, exhale through the right. I think there are 8 seconds for the turnaround. So you exhale right, inhale left, and go through the chant again. We're going to go for 4 minutes today. And here comes the chant. So you can place the right thumb on the right nostril. This is the chant where you'll be holding your breath. There'll be 16 wahs. We're just listening, we're not practicing yet. You close off the left nostril now, exhale through the right. Close up the right, inhale through the left. Let's hold the breath. Just practice holding the breath for the 22 seconds. Creating that hypoxia in the brain, creating neuroplasticity. Close off left nostril, exhale through right. Close off right, inhale left, and hold. Maybe you can pump on the wall. Close off left, exhale right. Close off right, inhale left. Close off left, exhale right. Close off right, inhale left. Maybe place a hand on your belly for the wahs. Close off left nostril, exhale right. Close off right, inhale left. And hold. Take the hand down, just breathe normally for 1 minute through both nostrils. Let the chant wash over you. It's a very energizing chant. Go for one more round. Close off right, inhale left. Big inhale and hold. off left, exhale right. Take the hand down. Just breathe naturally from both nostrils. Very energizing. It's a lot of held breath. Just sit for another minute, observing your physical body, observing your mental state, emotional state of all the held breath. Letting your breath equalize, harmonize. Now lie back for your Shavasana. So you're going to lie all the way back. Legs will just be open comfortably, arms at your side, palms up. Arms are just comfortably to the side of the body. First, we'll do a full body mudra to help you relax after that Sodarshan Chakra. So big inhale. Hold the breath and squeeze everything. Squeeze the buttocks, make fists, point the toes, make a big ugly face. Hold the breath and release. Let everything go. Such a great release of energy. One more time. Big inhale. Hold the breath, make the face, squeeze the buttocks, make fists, point the toes. Squeeze all the leg muscles, pull your navel towards your spine, squeeze everything, and release. Oh, such a great relaxation. One more. Big inhale. Squeeze everything. Make the ugliest face you can. Use all those facial muscles. Make the fists, point the toes, squeeze the buttocks, pull the navel towards the spine, and release. Now you're ready for your Shavasana. Eight minutes and 30 seconds today. I'll also play the Om Mani Padme Om. Begin to breathe together. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, big exhale. Again, inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, big exhale. Ha, with the audible sigh. One last time. Inhale through the nose. Ah. Point the toes. Take the arms over the head. Interlace the fingers. Feel the 3 sections of your incredible spine. Stretching that spinal column, the Sushumna, carrying all the life-giving, life force, energy, health, well-being, balance, equanimity. Stretch the spine long, then make the spine small by drawing the forehead towards the knees towards the forehead, coming into a small ball. Then you can vertically roll up and down to massage the spine, or you could go left to right, doing little circles, massaging your sacrum. From there, you can go into spinal twists. Your body will tell you what it wants. Happy baby, modified pigeon pose, spinal stretch where you take the knees to one side, spread the arms wide, take the torso and the face to the opposite side. Just make sure you've got opposite sides going. Yes, David, Sarah, good spinal twists. Susie's all the way into Malasana, Balasana, Halasana. One of the asanas. Melanie's in a happy baby, stretched leg. Rodney's in a spinal twist. Janice in a seated spinal twist. Sometimes we do those in the beginning of practice. Melanie's doing spinal rolls, massaging all those meridian points on the back, on all the vertebrae, the 24 main vertebrae, 5 lumbar, 12 thoracic, 7 cervical. Maria is rubbing the soles of her feet. You can rub the palms of your hands, stimulate the nerve endings, and then slowly make your way back up to a seated position. We're sitting up tall. Bringing our hands to prayer position. Thank you, Rodney. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, David. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Medea. Thank you, Pablo. Thank you, Roberta. And thank you, Margaret, who had to leave a little early. You're all so beautiful in the Shavasana, so mindful, such a pose of surrender, letting go, creating balance, harmony, kindness, compassion. We'll close with our longtime son. Please sing with me. May the longtime sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. Satnam, Satnam, Satnam. bow to each other and we say Sat Nam.